The great superpowers of the United States and the Soviet Union had a seemingly permanent rivalry. Despite all the lend-lease, they just always hated each other. But what if I could unite them? What if, through shrewd political maneuvers, careful plotting, and an absolutely broken decision, I could instantly annex the USSR and win the war as the USA in HOI4. Goal is, become mega communist USA, wait for the USSR to get to 80% surrender progress, and then I can unify the two great powers of the world. To do this, I'm going to need to go historical AI, and just in case the German AI has a mustache man moment, I'm going to give them a little boost to make sure that they defeat the Soviets in good time. Here we are, with the absolute Chad that is FDR, who, along with the New Deal, was famous for wanting you to click subscribe and like the video, and to comment below your suggestions for new runs and mods. Thanks, Frankie. But we've got some pretty serious problems as the US of A, so we need to go down an alternate path to get rid of these malices. By going down the left path, we can actually get rid of the Great Depression incredibly quickly. We do have to fight a little civil whoopsie, but don't worry about it, it's fine. It also works out perfectly that we take one focus, which then gives us a cooldown before we can pick the next one, which is just enough time to get a variety of incredibly powerful focuses, like this one, which gives me a permanent -5 consumer goods. Once we've gone complete red America, we just have to wait for the Soviet Union to get absolutely dumpstered on by Germany. As soon as they hit 80% surrender progress, we can click a magic button that doesn't appear until then that lets us instantly annex them. We will then use our combined mights to crush the evil mustache man. Of course, since we have so much time to wait, we're going to be able to build a huge industry. We don't want to neglect ships though, because Japan will attack us unless we release the Philippines, but I don't wanna. Weirdly, we actually start with a lot of really good planes, including with tech that we haven't actually researched yet, so I'm going to build a lot of those. That's pretty good. The main problem though is going to be resources. As our industry explodes later in the game, we're going to run out of it. So I'm going to put infrastructure in all the states that has all the resources that I'll need. Plus I want to be building refineries for rubber. There's also the Congress gameplay mechanic. It's great. There's a lot of random chance and senators and congressmen will just randomly oppose me. It's super. I'm just going to spend the PP I get to get medium lobbying because I do need some support to pass the incredible focuses that I can do soon. And here is our first focus that gets rid of some of the Great Depression. It's pretty fantastic. Why would you go Democratic? Screw you. With this focus completed, we do actually get some protesters, which will put us closer to the civil whoopsie. But don't worry, I actually want this to happen as early as possible because then it's done with. It is actually possible to get the majority of these bonuses and then end up as Democratic. ISP has a really good video about this, but I do actually want to stay as communist because I want to unify the USSR and the USA, and you have to be communist for that. So come on, fascist protesters, let's go. Also, since I have so much industry, might as well build an absolutely massive heavy ship. Oh, look at it, it's beautiful. Oh, yeah, I forgot the naval treaty. All right, I guess I'll make it a little bit worse to make Britain happy. Fine. Alright, we've got that flat -5% consumer goods, incredible, and just in time for that to be finished, we can now click the next focus to make the Great Depression basically not a problem. We're going to be building so much now. Right, here is the first trigger for the Civil War, very nice, let's go. I think it's like 200 days from here the fighting will begin. Oh, that's funny, you decided to move a factory to the south, that's strange, why would you ever do that? I guess we should start to build at least some military factories in the north, just in case we need some more equipment for the fight, but it should be over pretty quick. Yes, National Guard is having some training exercises with all of their ammunition in the south. How fun! And there it is, the secession. Quite a big one as well. Remember though, because we are now fighting, we can change our economy law just as soon as I get the PP. We're going to be able to go to partial Moby, and not war economy because I can't actually maintain that because of war support. We've got quite a lot of troops. All we have to do is put our crappy ones in the west, give up the entirety of West Texas, and put our really good ones in the northeast parts, and just sort of push down. Oh look, Papa Stalin is clearly aware of my plan. Look, he's sending a bunch of divisions to help me. Alright, let's go. Also, we periodically get a bunch of free equipment and troops. It's fantastic. And we also have troops in southern Texas for some reason, so I can hit them from both angles. This is like a really easy fight, honestly. Mostly because we have the entire Air Force, so of course we're gonna win. We have CAS. It's super easy if you just ignore Texas, like I said, and all of their forces will just funnel in, and you can just push in the east and take them. Like, they don't seem to realize, they keep thinking, I care about California. Nobody cares about California. And there it is, we just rushed VPs, super simple, and now we're about to become communist. and we have partial Moby, and basically no Great Depression. Come on, this is really strong. And now it's just all about building mill factories for days, with a few dockyards and refineries peppered herein. And we've got a few years to wait as well. The only problem with fighting the Civil War is this makes the southern states no longer cores, and I have to go down the focuses to re-add them, so I lose some factories and resources there, but it's fine. I have years to fix that. We can now design some medium tanks and think about planes, and oh! The Panay incident. Oh, I forgot about this. If I was more ready, I could have used this as an opportunity to break down Japan really quick, but I don't want to veer away from history too much in case that stops Germany attacking Russia, because that does happen sometimes. So I'm just going to play ultra historical. You know, except for the fact that I've remilitarized and I'm communist. Don't worry about that. Oh wow, max buff Germany. That's actually kind of scary. Look how fast they're demolishing Belgium and France. Also, I need to remember to research ship tech. I'm America. I have to think about the Navy slightly. Whoopsie. I'd rather just build 1 billion Shermans and make loads of tank divisions. It's 1940 now, which means I need to think about putting my Navy in the Pacific. Here is every single ship that I own in one giant fleet. I'm gonna divide it up and assign task forces, which is my least favorite thing to do in HOI. I wish this was easier. Also, I sent volunteers to China just to get some XP. They got encircled because they don't have sea access, so they have no equipment. But it is time for Pearl Harbor. Here is my setup. I've got a whole pile of armies in the Philippines just waiting to invade Okinawa, Taiwan, and then eventually Japan. I've got my fleets here. I'm just gonna wait for Japan to make a mistake. Also, I don't remember this. Turkey just gave me resource rights to all of Antalya. So, free chromium. Okay, thanks. Okay, what is Japan doing? It is July of 1941. Germany has attacked the Soviet Union, but Japan has not attacked me. Come on, guys, I'm just sitting here attritioning on the Philippines. I'll send an attaché to the USSR, I guess, just so I can see what's happening. But come on, Japan, I'm bored. Oh, okay, I guess that was the trigger. They didn't like me sending an attaché. Now they've attacked me. Finally. Look, they're actually trying to invade me. Little do they know, I have got about 2 million men sitting here, waiting to destroy them. Oh yeah, super easy. I've just invaded, and now I'm taking the southern island of Japan and pushing towards Tokyo. This was very easy. Also, since Japan's about to fall, I thought I might as well join the Comintern, which will enable the decision. And there it is, the decision has appeared to join the unions. The Soviet Union just has to have 80% surrender progress. Come on, Germany. I believe. While we wait for the USSR to collapse, we can annex Japan. Okay, I guess I can't. China took all of northern Japan, and I took as much as the points would allow me. No one else took anything else. So, Japan is still independent? Okay. And now they're still getting new people to join the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere? What is going on? Well, at least Germany's doing pretty well. They are pushing very heavily into the heartland of the USSR. It shouldn't be too much longer. Alright, there's the fall of Baku. I think it's time to think about War Plan Black, so that we can get huge bonuses against the Germans when it comes time to fighting them. Oh, what? Mexico wants to try to join the Comintern. No, I don't want you to do that. I want it to be harder. It's just going to be me versus the entire Axis. And that time is now. Here it is, the fall of Moscow. I think I can hit the decision. Let's click it, and it froze my game. Okay. Oh, there it is. Most importantly, I've declared war on the Governorate of Montenegro. But look at that. We have instantly annexed the USSR and instantly gained all of their troops. First thing, I guess, is to organize a line of defense, pull back, and try to defend the Urals while also keeping some of the units on the line. So I'm going to move my armies over and get my tanks over and just try to lose as little territory as possible. Also, it turns out you don't actually core the USSR land. I thought you did, you don't. So I also have to deal with garrisoning. I cannot believe that the Soviet citizens do not appreciate being instantly annexed by America. Come on. I'm here to save you. This is really weird. All of the divisions that Russia gave me have had their names changed to American divisions. What? I don't think this formerly Siberian unit would call itself the Davy Crockett Division. Oh yeah, also Japan was once again called into the war. I have no idea why, but it's fine. I just instantly defeated them because my armies were right on the border. And now I can focus on bringing my boys over the Urals to fight the Mustache Man. My boys are coming over, but there are just so many casualties being suffered by, I guess, me now. And there's such little supply that I really need to build up the infrastructure, the railways, air bases, just gotta build everything. And also, for some reason, this has knocked my stability down, so I just got strikes. People at home are striking. Come on, guys, why won't you support us moving our entire army to go fight over the Urals? At least we're winning the air war. My boys are here, and we're starting to make little pushes. I am having to basically delete the under-equipped Russian divisions just to free up manpower and equipment. And we're making some weird-shaped encirclements. It's not going too badly, actually. This is not too bad. It's basically just a series of really hard pushes against an entrenched German enemy. The thing is, they are on max strengthen, so they are a lot stronger. This means they get a lot of production, and they don't care about not having resources, as well as a lot more entrenchment speed and reduced supply consumption. So it's actually kinda hard to push them back. I'm kind of just yeeting good American lives against the line in an effort to rush to Berlin. Not gonna lie. I mean, it's working. Look, Moscow reclaimed. Let's go. We're also going to try and do a little cheeky naval invasion and see if we can start a Normandy campaign. I've been stockpiling thousands of Amtraks, so I'm going to stuff my marine divisions with them, and they should be able to invade, right? Oh my god, never mind. Look at this D-Day wall. How on earth are they so strong here? There must be like 100 divisions on the coast. Yeah, okay, I guess we're not going to D-Day. I guess it's up to us. It's all about pushing from the east, I guess. Okay, we're not going to have to do everything on our own. Britain has finally naval invaded Italy. Also, Turkey just joined the Allies. This is really weird, but it's also really, really good because it means that they're going to push in through the Caucasus and open up an extra front. Ah, this is great. I kind of hoped it would just be me, but you know what? Thanks, Allies. We've got War Plan Black as well. Let's hit it and see if we can use that to grind the Germans down. Yeah, come on, look at this potential encirclement. We can do this. We've lost some tanks as well. I'm not gonna lie, I lost a few, but this is fine. We should be able to encircle quite a lot of divisions here. Italy's almost gone, and this is the most bulbous Kursk thing ever. Look at that. Oh, it's so many divisions. Okay, it's been several months, and I still haven't closed that encirclement, but the line has pushed very nicely. Moscow is taken. We are approaching Romania. To be honest, the Allies are actually a genuine help. They are opening up like 2 extra fronts, and it's just letting me pour in. There it is. Bye-bye, Romania. Yeah, my forces are just pouring in now. The German line has basically collapsed. I wonder if I maybe should have done some bombing campaigns into Germany or something to make this a little bit easier, but honestly, just throwing American lives into the meat grinder has worked out just fine. It's almost Christmas now, but we have just burst through them. Oh, cool. You actually get a unique event if the US are the ones to capture Berlin. Oh, that's awesome. The GIs storm the Opera House. Awesome. We still just got to keep pushing south and getting the rest of the VPs. Romania is sort of encircling my entire army, but they're not a major, so it doesn't matter. As long as I capitulate the rest of Germany before my entire army is cut off, I'll be fine. And there it is. Look. Oh my god. Look how much equipment we got. This is already a really weird peace deal. Because I didn't technically liberate the Netherlands, it's still counting as occupied by Germany, so Britain is trying to demand it. No, we did all the work. And there it is. That's what we took. All of Eastern Europe, all of Germany, all of the Netherlands, Alsace-Lorraine, for some reason, Bulgaria and Romania. We are massive. An absolutely huge communist states of America, from sea to shining sea. Other than that, though, the rest of Europe is pretty much fine, excepting British Italy, but we'll just ignore that. But that's it. The communist powers of America and the Soviet Union have been united. Finally, we have made a new superpower. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already for a new video every single week, Sunday at 5 p.m. British time, with the World Conquest coming at 20k subs as well. I'm also always on the lookout for new challenge or mod suggestions in the comments, but other than that, thank you again for being here. I was Aldrahill and I'll continue to be, and we did it. We saved the world. Bye-bye.